Hi, today I want to speak to you guys about meditation, the importance and benefits of doing regular meditation. I'm currently sitting outside under some silver birches. They're these very soft, beautiful, like paper trees almost. So every time I speak to people about meditation, they often say, Anthony, I really want to meditate, I just don't know how to. And because there's so many different forms of meditation and so many different ways to do meditation, we get so caught up in our minds. Am I doing it right? Am I not doing it right? It doesn't really matter whether you're doing it right or wrong. The importance is sitting and just being with yourself. Now this can be very, very hard, just to be quiet with all the distractions that we have today, our mobile phones and the things that we got to do, our cacophony of thoughts that go on in our mind. And this is why we need to meditate, is to quiet the mind, to become centered, to go within, to just listen to our breath and be one with the essence, with the universe, with God, whatever you want to call it or however you want to look at it. This is the importance of meditation, is stilling the mind. Now, I like to use the example of, for example, if you're in a factory, you've got those conveyor belts and there's whatever going down the conveyor belts. Let's say in this instance there's little boxes. Now each box contains a thought, and in meditation the point is not to unpack the box or unpack the thought. So just be the observer of your thoughts and not to try and go into the story. So if the box is going down the conveyor belt, you open it up. Oh, I've got to go shopping and I've got to buy this and I've got to buy that. Oh yes, I've got to call my friend, I've got to arrange this appointment. And the next minute you're just back in your head again. And it's okay if that happens, because it's going to happen a lot in the beginning, particularly in the first few sittings. But just sit and focus on your breathing. Every time the thought comes, the box on the conveyor belt, and you unpack it and you take it out, put it back in, and just come back to your breath. Just keep focusing on your breath. Keep coming back to yourself and quieten your mind, Now, I know I've been doing meditation for many years. I know on the days that I'm just crazy in my head and there's so many things going on, it's so difficult to just sit and be quiet. And I just, I want to get up and I want to do this and I want to get up and I want to do that. And I just sit there and breathe, just keep breathing and allow yourself to become still inside. The whole point of doing the meditation over a period of time is that we eventually have a continuous stillness. So in the beginning you'll have maybe 5 seconds of no thoughts, and the more you do it you'll lengthen that time to 10, 15, 20, and your mind and yourself and your body become still inside. So I urge you to develop the practice, to start, even if you just sit for 5 minutes. I, in the beginning, set an alarm clock for 5 minutes, and I knew I wasn't allowed to get up until I heard the alarm clock beep. That's a really nice way to kind of get the mind to know that there's going to be an ending, as opposed to just sitting and thinking, well, how long must I sit for? Set an alarm clock for 5 minutes for the first week. Sit every morning when you wake up after your cup of tea or coffee. And then the next week, move it up to 8 minutes. And the next week, 10 minutes. And before you know it, you'll get to this point where you actually have a really good meditation practice. You'll find that your life becomes easier. You'll focus better. You'll sleep better. You won't react to situations as quickly. And all these additional benefits will start to become part of your daily life and part of who you are, and not being so reactive to the situations in the world around you. So I hope that kind of explained a little bit more about what meditation is and how it will benefit you. And yeah, comment, subscribe to my channel, let me know what you think, your experiences. See you soon.